Hey everybody, Michelle Ann Johnson here. So before I get into the meat of authenticity, confidence, and purpose, there was one more idea that I wanted to throw out there that I felt compelled to share. I was on a call with a company that I work with and a bunch of really fantastic coaches. And we were all talking about our various responses to what's going on right now. And they varied. They were various responses. And there's no right or wrong way to deal with this unprecedented experience that we're all going through. But what really struck me was there was this word that kept getting mentioned on our call, which is reset. Reset. An opportunity to reset. And I started to think about my own life and my response to what's happening right now, which is oddly calm. Not to say that that's good or bad, not bragging, it's just oddly calm. And I started to think, why am I responding this way? And the answer struck me. This feels oddly familiar for me because I'm one of those people that has reset at various points throughout my life. And I had one major reset about 12 years ago that set me on this path that I'm on now. I had no way of knowing that that's where it was going to lead me, but all this authenticity, confidence, purpose stuff that I'm talking about right now was a result of that reset. This was started about 2008. I had just been promoted to assistant vice president at this company that I was working at. I was a working actor, so I was a corporate manager by day, working actor on my lunch break and by night. Don't ask me how I fit it all in. On the outside, I should have been happy. I was quote unquote successful. On the inside, not so much. And I could see where my life was going if I stayed on that path. I could see if I stay on this path, in 5 years, 10 years, I'm going to be a corporate manager. I'm going to be, here I am going to be on, I'm going to be on this path with acting. I could see it, quote unquote, success was in my future. Internally, I was feeling like if I don't change something, it's going to be bad. And so I made the decision to hit the reset button. I quit my job. Again, I'd just been promoted to assistant vice president. I quit my job. I quit acting. Like I said, I was a working actor. Very fortunate. Quit acting. And for the next 5 years, I essentially sat in my apartment and meditated. And I thought about who I was. I thought about my life. I thought about my beliefs. I thought about painful experiences that I'd never processed. I thought about who I wanted to be. I thought about my gifts and my talents, how I wanted to be using them. All of this stuff, the authenticity, confidence, purpose stuff, that was the origin of what I'm teaching now. Didn't know it at the time, but this was the process I was going through. And I got really clear about what I wanted my life to look like. It took me 5 years, which was very, very difficult for me because I'm somebody who loves achievement and loves accomplishment. And I love going out and doing things and accomplishing goals. And I love challenges. And for 5 years, I had to sit. The analogy I use is sit in my chair. I felt like I was sitting, I was strapped to a chair and I couldn't get out of the chair. And every time I'd try to get out of the chair, it was like, no, Michelle, you're sitting in the chair. No, but I want to go do that. No, Michelle, you're sitting in the chair. It was very, very challenging. But I would not change that experience for anything. It was the greatest gift that I have ever given myself. And it's because of that time of extreme introspection, of accumulating tools to process experience, to process emotion, to become intentional, to clarify and manifest and think about my purpose and all the stuff that I'm teaching now. It set me on this path where I'm talking about all of this stuff on this video to you today. And so opportunities for reset can be scary because you really have no map. They can be challenging because all of our insecurities start to come up to the surface. but they can also be extremely beautiful experiences that can teach us a lot about who we are and who we want to be. And they can set us on a completely different path if we allow it to happen. And so I want to throw this out to you guys. Question: when did you reset? Often when we're going through a challenging time in our life, it can feel like, oh, I've never done this before. And we start to question our confidence and our abilities. But I'm sure that you have gone through times of reset in your life before. And so what was that reset for you? I'd love to hear your comments. What was the before? What was the after? What did you learn about yourself? How did you get through it? What did you learn that you continue to use post reset? Because this can be really, really helpful for all of us as we navigate these uncertain waters. So thank you so much for listening, guys. Next video, I'm going to deep dive into the authenticity, confidence, purpose stuff. But until then, hopefully, again, you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, staying sane. And until next time, be well.